Hi, it's Pastor Paul L. Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. It is Worshipful Wednesday. We thank God that we're right near the middle of the week. If you have not had an opportunity to go out and share in Holy Week service with somebody, you ought to do it today. A powerful time that you and I can celebrate the goodness of the Lord, and we can be reminded of his passion for your life, for my life, by him giving up his life that we could have eternal life. Today, I invite you to look with me at John's Gospel, the 13th chapter, verses 21 through 32. Jesus begins to let them know how troubled he is. He's troubled because he now has to let them know more of what will be in the future. He says, I tell you the truth, one of you will betray me. Well, the disciples were wondering, what are you talking about, Jesus? We had promised we'll always be with you. And he says, no, one of you will betray me. Who is he talking about? Everybody wanted to know. Could it be me? Can't be me. They began to look among themselves, and Jesus said, the one in which I will give the bread that I dip into the bowl, he's the one who's going to betray me. Jesus dips into the bowl. He dips the bread in, and he hands it to Judas Iscariot. Now, as he does this, everybody looks at him, and everybody is in great wonder and amazement. And then Judas, after he had eaten the bread, Satan entered into his heart, and he begins to plot what he's going to do. Jesus says something that's so powerful. He says, hurry and do what you're going to do. Now, Jesus already knew what Judas was going to do. He already knew who Judas was. The question that is so puzzling to me, Jesus knew who Judas was. He knew what he was going to do, but even still, he kept him close to him. This becomes a very powerful text, cause all of us to ponder, and we must ask ourselves the question, Jesus knew who Judas really was and still allowed him to be close to him? Jesus predicts Peter's denial. He predicts Judas' betrayal. These are men who have been close to them, close to all of those other disciples. But he begins to cause all of us to think within ourselves, how can anybody be that close to Jesus and do the things that they have done? Well, all of us have to be honest with ourselves. We say we're close to God, and look at some of the things that we've done. This text causes all of us to search our hearts and to be concerned like never before. If these two men who walked directly with Jesus allowed themselves to do what they did, what could potentially happen to me? Well, I think there's a lesson in there for all of us, is that when we stop listening to the voice of God and listen to the other voices that are around us, we can find ourselves consumed in the things of this life and forgetting about what's so important, and that's eternity. Today, I hope you can ask yourself the question, Lord, are you talking about me? I promise I'll never leave you. I promise I'll always be there, because I'm going to let you lead and guide me. I hope you and I can say that, and I look forward to sharing with you again on tomorrow, because you are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and take the Lord with you everywhere you go.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.